This would be the alpha macho male that the current Republican Party is currently cannot get their nose far enough up his ass. He's afraid of fruit.
The same guy who said he would run into a school with a gun and stop a school shooting.
Stop a school shooting. Of course he would. What does Malcolm Nance tell us all the time? He is a coward. Yes. He is a physical coward on top of every other kind of coward. Oh, my God. This is the guy that they put the Rambo torso on?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't. This is one story where Rachel got to it first because it broke yesterday after the show. Yeah. But
it was in early stat for you. I was prepared with that one.
I had it, but not yesterday morning. You just, like most of the Trump presidency in our last 5 years in this country, you just can't believe this is real.
Right.
This is an actual deposition with him describing his actual fear. Has anyone ever thrown a pineapple at someone? Can I just ask that question?
I'm sure it's happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
In Hawaii.
Yeah. I mean, pineapples litter the ground in Hawaii, so
really,
you just pick one up there.
Sure.
So. You know, your honeymoon goes wrong?
Some listeners in Hawaii can tell us about the
it's 3 hours,
percentage of drive-by
earlier there.
Yeah, they're not awake right now.
Or they're still up from last night.
No.
Presumably chucking pineapples at each other.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what they do in Hawaii.
So there actually was a long discussion about whether tomato is a fruit or not. That old argument again between lawyers at the deposition.
It's a fruit.
So he says that you can be killed. Again, is there anybody who's ever been killed by being hit by a tomato? Anybody? Bueller?
I know.
Well, Mediaite thinks that you can be killed by a tomato.
Wow, what is going on over there, Mediaite? Holy cow. The headline is, Rachel Maddow implies throwing fruit at Trump is okay. Oh, my God. Somebody's got a stick up their ass that's got to stick up its ass.
I read that this morning. I'm like, okay, this is the pettiest thing I've ever read.
The rod up that man's butt must have a rod up its butt.
If you can't make fun of this, what point is there in life? By the way, Allison Gillett Muller, she wrote Wynn's Twitter. She said only the gazpacho police can stop a drive-by fruiting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She got to it first, though. You got to give her credit. She got to it first. She's the smartest girl in class.
Can I throw a fruit salad? I mean, it has pineapple in it.
Well, I don't even know
like
what sort of music to ask for. Some breezy informational music, courtroom drama. Courtroom drama? I don't know. Trump said, just in case you hadn't heard this yet, maybe you were out last night.
Throwing fruit.
Trump said in a sworn position he was worried about his critics throwing dangerous fruit at him.
Dangerous.
So that would presuppose that there is other fruit that is not dangerous, which would include what?
Well, a banana's like a boomerang.
Well, yeah.
And he did throw in bananas, too.
I will give him this. If it's an unpeeled pineapple, they can be a little spiky.
A little prickly.
A little spiky.
Okay.
So
never heard ever of a story ever of someone throwing a pineapple at someone, but okay.
Well, I mean, you got to have a good wind-up to get that thing, if you're going to chuck that thing.
He gave this deposition in October over a lawsuit that he dispatched his security to deal with protesters outside of Trump Tower in 2016, as you'll recall. Mm-hmm. Okay. So one of the rallies, he told his audiences, knocked the crap out of any protesters who looked like they were getting ready to throw a tomato. It's one of those things where you just have to read the transcript. Like Rachel did, you don't need to. But maybe you didn't hear it last night. Trump answered, oh, yeah, it was very dangerous. What was very dangerous? We were threatened, said Trump. With what? They were going to throw fruit, said Trump. Lawyer followed up, how did you become aware that there was a threat that people were going to throw fruit? Trump, we were told. I thought Secret Service was involved in that, actually. But we were told, and you get hit with fruit. It's violent stuff. So fruit is inherently violent on its own,
apparently,
without even being used as a projectile. It's just its intention is violent.
I mean, when I see a tomato,
from the get-go,
I feel assaulted.
We were on the alert for that.
For fruit.
Right. A tomato is a fruit, after all, I guess. Asked the lawyer. The lawyers then held a brief side discussion on tomatoes. Were they fruit or vegetable? Tomato. You know, the whole. It has seeds, offered one attorney. This is what happens when a Russian asset accidentally becomes president. And now, how many years of ridiculousness will follow? Is this like the groundhog saying its shadow? How many years of... This guy was...
Tomatoes
Okay.
are the devil's fruit.
Okay.
I will say that.
Trump broke in on the seed argument. It's worse than tomato. It's other things also. Just tomato. There's no tomatoes. Or just tomato.
The tomato.
Singular.
Threat.
The one tomato.
Worse than tomato. It's very dangerous stuff. You can get killed with those things.
Huh?
Okay. So you were trying to incentivize people to engage in violence. Objection, the campaign's lawyer said. Trump answered anyway, because why would you?
Oh, wow.
No, I wanted to have people be ready because we were put on alert that they were going to do fruit.
Do fruit?
It's like a white party. They're going to do fruit.
Oh, cut.
And some fruit is a lot worse than... Tomatoes are bad, by the way. But it's very dangerous. Okay, here's the part where Trump reflected on what other kinds of fruit could have been. Okay. Well, a tomato, a pineapple, a lot of other things they throw. Yeah, if security saw that, I think you would have to. It's just not just me. It's other people in the audience that get badly hurt. Who would be throwing a pineapple at someone else in the audience if your target was Trump?
Have you seen the people?
If you have ever seen an accidental pineappling of a stray crowd member, you would not be laughing.
Have you seen the people that go to Trump rallies? Mm-hmm. They don't have good aim. Mm-hmm. They're not strong. They can't throw far. So people are in danger.
Yeah, this lady, like you would hate for this lady at a Trump rally to be pineappled and, have some sort of, I don't know, brain damage or something. This lady, here we go.
You think Biden is not alive right now?
No, the guy that's doing the stand-up job of trying to wake people up is an actor wearing a mask. I mean, there's several different people playing Joe Biden at this point. And when he fell up the stairs going on the airplane, I myself think that was Jim Carey. I've heard that he was one of them.
You've heard.
Oh, my God.
Hang on.
Wait. You think that Jim Carey was wearing a mask and was the acting president?
And being silly by falling up the stairs 3 different times. And James Woods also, I think, is one of the doppelganger mask-wearing people.
Point of order.
So, Palmer report says, yes, wait. So Trump supporters know James Wood is pro-Trump and anti-Biden, but they also think James Wood is secretly impersonating Biden in order to help Biden. Can we all just admit Trump supporters are nuts?
Yeah, let's go with nuts. Mm-hmm. Nuts are not a fruit.
So Joe Biden is not demented and stumbly, silly, but also Joe Biden's not alive.
Although,
what?
Cashews come from a fruit.
Fair.
So there you go.
I missed how cashews got injected here. What?
Because nuts are not fruit.
He said nuts are not fruit.
Oh.
And I said cashews come from a fruit.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Media, I just need to know what's happening over there. Rachel Maddow endorsed throwing objects at others Wednesday in a takedown of Trump's fear of flying fruit.
Calm down. Kip. The guy who wrote its name is Kip.
Down. Media, really?
His name is Kip. That's all you need to know.
So it then does the whole transcript. Fear of fruit. Flying fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a cross between Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and the flying purple people eater. Could be a purple tomato. Could be one of those.
It could be an eggplant.
Kamado tomatoes, right?
An
what?
eggplant.
Yeah.
A what?
Kamado tomato.
What's a Kamado tomato?
No, it's
Okay.
fancy.
Fancy
Oh,
tomato.
that's right.
What is purple?
You get the fancy stuff.
I don't get them. I see them. I look at them. Like jewelry in a case that I can't afford.
Oh.
But okay.
Or you get a thing from your food delivery that says, would you like a substitution?
Right, exactly. Would you like a carrot?
No. Would you like a substitution for $1,000 more? No thanks.
Would you like a cassava tomato or whatever?
Like the cast of Cocoon in here.
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini is next.
Do we have that?
We
Oh, I
can get-
love it. We'll do it as a bump. Okay.
Will we?
I guess. Okay, so I don't know what is going on with Mediaite and right-wing bias. What's happening? While poking fun at the idiosyncratic nature of her political nemesis, the host tacitly endorsed those he said he feared would target him on stage. No, she didn't. Oh, for God's sakes. Are they the ones that are accusing us of being snowflakes, really?
Yes.
Maddow took the low road by implying a political candidate should take in stride the prospect of being hit with an object, even a tomato. She did no such thing. She simply read the deposition.
And it was hilarious.
Kip,
Yes.
Kip needs to ice his groin from
Although
that stretch.
She did have a hilarious thing about a incoming flying banana and giving him the nuclear codes in case before we get annihilated by a flying banana.
Purple people eater.
That lady, the lady that thinks Joe Biden's Jim Carey and or James Woods. Probably thinks there's a flying purple people eater.
Sure looks strange to me.
Flying purple tomato eater. Something. Whatever.
Whatever.
Wow. You know what, Travis? Today's the first day I'm not sure I can go on. I'm not sure I can recover from this first segment. I don't know what to say about any of that.
Are you stunned?
I am. It's like I've been tased by stupidity. I have. I'm finally. Oh.
Is it a run by fruiting? Have a concussion?
Ew, it's a run by fruiting. This is Doubtfire, in case you were wondering. We were texting each other at the same time. I was like,
sir, I saw it. Oh, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting. I'll get them, sir. Don't worry.
Giant he is. Seriously.
I just like to imagine.
I mean, seriously, what a pussy he has to grab himself.
I just like to imagine that Miss Doubtfire is his security in detail now. That's all he can afford.
I've got this.
Hello.
Or Madison Cawthorn in a dress and lingerie.
Well, I think the Republican Party is releasing all of this news about.
So does Matthew.
By the way,
oh my
Madison
God,
thinks that too.
I think so. They're trying to get him out of there.
I have a new dream. I just have a new dream. You know our favorite scene? What is it in the pageant movie? Drop Dead Gorgeous? I want Madison Cawthorn to play
Denise Richards,
the former pageant winner.
Oh.
Who comes out and sings "Don't Cry Out Loud."
Oh, I thought you were thinking about "Swan Ate My Baby."
No.
He's in a parade, a 4th of July parade.
Madison Cawthorn is pretty. I have to give him that. He's pretty.
Yeah.
He could be the former pageant winner that sings "Don't Cry Out Loud."
I want him to do what you did and do "Torn Between Two Lovers."
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my dance thing in America's Junior Miss was to "Love Is in the Air," though.
Oh, Love Is in the Air?
Oh, yeah, with scarves. And I was going the opposite. Even my dad said that. He's like, "You're going the opposite way of all the other girls." That's right. I'm a maverick dad. Pew pew.
What were you doing with the scarves?
We were supposed to do some kind of interpretive dance or something, but I was
What did you
spazzy.
interpret?
How many times a day do I knock my iPad over? I'm spazzy. I was like,
What did you interpret?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't know if it was supposed to be magic scarves. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Was it like rhythmic gymnastics with the girl with the stick and the...
Well, whatever they were doing, I was not doing that. Okay. I was doing my own thing. Yeah. You were just... Pew, pew, eccentric. I was going on Christian cinema with my scarves.
At least you found a job other than the fashion bug.
I'm thinking
that suits your talents.
Your talents have been cutting the scarves in with your elbows.
I am no Dr. Burks with scarves.
Well.
Oh my God, we have to talk about Brianna Kyler. I'm tearing her a new hole. Good for her. Oh my God, I love her.
Brianna Keeler, you mean?
Keeler.
Keeler.
Oh my God, she's fantastic.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.